I really needed that. That was really good. I'm trying my new mic, so if this is a blooper, don't be surprised. Hello. It's like a mic. Like I was being creative. So I don't know if it's even making a difference, but please say it is. Hello. Hello guys, welcome back. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I have no idea if my new mic is working. I've tried to test it out in a clip and it sounded a lot better, so I am so excited about my new mic. Hopefully it does help. It's set up right over here. And I really hope that you guys like it. I have so many new stuff. So I have a new mic, I have new makeup. You know this is going to be a good, very exciting, but also kind of weird video. And I just hope you enjoy it. Because today we're testing out new makeup. I have a bunch of stuff from Burt's Bees. I got their Goodness Glows Foundation, which everybody was raving about in December and November. Even though nobody's really talking about it that much anymore, I still wanted to try it because it seems really cool and it's all natural. And there's also some really weird, also really cool stuff that I want to try. Hopefully you like this video. Let me get right on to it. Let me set a reminder. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like my channel in general and all my videos. Make sure you like this video if you like this video. Why not? And make sure you turn on those post notifications if you want to be notified every time I make a new video. Now let's get on with the video. So that was a really long intro. First thing, I have already moisturized and primed my skin technically, and I'm going to move on to my foundation. This is a little bit too dark, but for what we're applying it with, normally I use my pink Beauty Blender. This is an Eco Tools one. I really love how they have these slants in it. I think that's, like, I know brands have done this before, but I think it's really nice, and I was almost going to say creative, but I realized other brands have done this, obviously. But it's nice because it can get into the corners. It can bake really well, probably. And I'm going to, I moisturized and primed it even though I still have a few stuff in my eyes, so I'm going to just try to get that out of my eye, wet this, and use some foundation. So already it's kind of soft, but once you wet it, for me, this one's pretty soft. Not the softest, like not the best, but it's pretty good. It feels pretty well. This is, like, the only problem is that they ran out of the light shades. So this is definitely very dark. I might mix it with a lighter shade. But we're gonna see and like swatch this on my hand, put this on my face, and see if it's good or not. You only need about 1 or 2 pumps of this. Also, I realize I'm gonna try to hold this up to my mic. If you can hear the sounds, I'm hoping that you heard that because normally those are like satisfying sounds that I really like. And I've got a little bit on the Beauty Blender. See if it looks pretty good, and it just looks a tad bit darker, so it just kind of looks like maybe I've gotten a tan. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat this around my face. Definitely this is like humongous. So I'm going to blend this down. The good sides of this, I mean, it soaks up a lot of the product, so I'm not that thrilled about that. But I love how it's so big. Like, you could just cover your face in like 30 seconds with this. So I think this is really nice. So I've put on my concealer. It wasn't a new one, but what I'm going to do now is take my Burt's Bees mattifying powder foundation with Bamboo. So what is good about this is it is a powder foundation. I thought it was a mattifying powder only. But this is all I got to set my face with. I don't want it to get cakey. I know this wouldn't be that good to like put powder foundation on top of powder foundation, or else it's going to get cakey. But just using a very tiny bit of this under my eyes, basically where I put the foundation on my chin and on my forehead, kind of just mattifying, not doing the whole face like I normally do, since this is very mattifying. But, well, hopefully it is. But, yeah. I've never really used like this much of it. This is definitely not like a first impressions, but like there's a lot of this that is. Like, I've either tried this one time or I've tried it another time. But this looks pretty cool. I like the packaging of it, you get a very good amount of this. So I'm going to apply this with e.l.f.'s bronzing brush. I'll pull it up in a second. This is in the shade Vanilla, just to let you know as well. So far about the powder, definitely mattifying. Instantly mattified my chin. It does have a lot of fallout, so it can get messed up quick. And about the packaging too, a cool thing about the packaging, I'm just gonna swipe it around just a little bit so it's not too oily. I have really oily skin, and this is still very hydrating foundation, but not setting all of it. A also cool thing about Burt's Bees, their packaging is so luxury. I almost feel like I might just not be used to this, but I feel like this feels so like luxury and expensive when you're like opening it up. It makes all those cool noises. It comes in really nice packaging, and it's all natural. So I really like this about the foundation. As I always do, I will move back onto the face later, but now I am moving right onto eyes. And this is, again, something from Physicians Formula. I can't even understand how drugstore packaging can be this good. A little tiny brush fell out of the packaging. These are really the best. So I'm going to kind of give that a no, maybe so. But I am so surprised. Let me get that really well. I love how they can get the noises of it, and this sounds really weird. And I love the packaging of this. Yes, this is so nice, so creative actually. I have never seen a brand put flower. This is like a lace. This is a fabric on it. And like you can see this, they have this really nude, beautiful packaging, like neutral packaging, and then they have these beautiful flowers and like plant almost design on it, which is very, very nice. And then the sound of it kind of just relaxes you almost. So let me swatch these on my hand a sec. Okay, so very neutral, beautiful shades. The only thing I have to say that's really bad about this is it's a little chalky, but very well selection at it. It's a little bit chalky, and it basically only has shimmers, which was another thing I was going to say. So I'm going to feel like this is not going to be my absolute favorite palette. But the shimmers are absolutely stunning. Not like that, like pigmented, like they're really there. And normally these don't show up well on the camera, but they are pretty pigmented. These little kind of chalky, but these are like the more kind of matte ones. I mean, this one is a lot of a shimmer, but they have a really good selection, and they are pretty pigmented. So I'm going to use my eye brushes and just create a quick look at this. I'm doing more of a natural, like not like very dramatic look. I'm only going to use 4 brushes, and the ones I'm using are the Scone Large Shadow Brush, Eco Tools like fluffy brush kind of, this Be a Small like inner corners brush, this Be a Small fluffy brush, and then I had this one brush, this Eco Tools one is a little bit longer than the Scone one, so I think I'm going to be using these 5 or maybe just 4, but we'll see. So as a crease shade, I don't know what I'm going to use, but I think I'm going to use this color right here. They don't have names, but this is almost like a grayish, sort of with a little tint of brown to it, and I'm trying to like be very gentle with it and not get too much of the shimmers in, but also at the same time blending it in very well. Just try to like focus that it's a matte and not like a shimmer, like really focusing it on the lid, patting it in, just really blending it out, and that worked pretty well. I'm going to use my other Eco Tools brush though to like brush that out a little bit more, and then with my Scone Large Shadow Brush, I'm going to wet it real quick. Wait, okay, a second. I'm going to use this light pigmented shade right here. I might also mix it with this kind of pinkish corally shade. This is almost like a kind of like champagne-y color. Like my highlighter that I got was like a completely gold one, but I mean it's kind of like a champagne color there, and just already putting that on, it's kind of like a good eye look, but just layering that on a little bit, and then taking my Eco Tools brush and kind of like blending it in a little bit. I don't know how to say this. I'm definitely still packing it in, but at the same time, I'm kind of like blending it out a little bit more, if that makes sense. And then, since I mixed a darker one with the one on my lid, I'm going to use that inner corners brush that I have there and use only the lighter shade. Definitely the brush is very wet, and putting that on the brow bone too. And that's kind of my eye look. I'm going to put on a little bit of this really cool like organic mascara, so it's in this really like kind of leaf, like it's definitely a cheap packaging, but this looks pretty good. I love how it has a little bit of like the one I'm pretty sure is even green because it's kind of sticking through a little there. So I'm going to apply this and be back for more of the face. Okay, so I'm back to continue the face. Yes, I already did my brows like before I even started doing the base and everything. They are very light. I didn't want to do that much with them, but I did do them today. And now what I'm going to do is I already put on my bronzer, so going to blush because I don't have any bronzer or contouring powder or anything. I have this really cool blush I told you I used a few days ago by Physicians Formula. Oh my god, love their packaging. Love, love, love. They are so creative with the stuff they make, and they have the cutest names. They literally have the nicest packaging and texture. I feel like they put in actually work to make these, even though it is like a cheap packaging. They have some pretty nice drugstore stuff, and I'm not just saying this like I'm not trying to be weird. I'm not trying to like get sponsored or anything. I'm just saying that they have pretty nice stuff, and I definitely do like this. I'm going to use e.l.f.'s bronzing brush right here. This is what I used for my bronzing. I just wanted to try it out real quick, but I kind of dusted off a little bit of it, and so it was like clean. And now there's like illuminators in here too, and I did in March try out a highlighter, the champagne highlighter, but I feel like I wanted to be extra creative today. By the way, this brush is really good. Ooh, they came with a brush in it too, and as I said, I don't really like the brushes that come with it, but it's fine. They work pretty good. This is, I'm pretty sure, the highlighter, and this is the blush. But I wanted to be creative. I'm going to use this brush right here and try to dig into the highlighting shades that would match me better. Try not getting that much of the pink. This is a white heart. That's kind of my color. So I feel like I'm going to apply that and see how it works as a highlighter alone itself. And obviously it's not going to pick up that well since it's only supposed to be an illuminating blush. Wait, then why did I say this type for highlight? I don't know. But yeah, I feel like just kind of digging into this won't be as bad as a highlight. It'll just be a very subtle highlight, which is not my favorite, but I think it would be cool to try something new. This is definitely very weird, and this is definitely very awesome and very cool. I love the pink on it. Normally, like, blue is my favorite color, but I mean, all colors are great. This is a really nice soft pink, and I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be real. I'm going to say my actual opinion. I'm being brutally honest right now. This is looking pretty good. My base is looking really nice right now. Okay, now for lips. I am going to wipe everything off, and what I'm going to do now is I have two shades to pick from. Just only two. I have, this is Burt's Bees Lip Crayon. This is like almost a mauve purple shade. That's my swatch there. It's kind of next to the eyeshadow one, so I might have to move it over here. Let me just do another one right here. I'm trying to show it in the camera, so it might not be the best. But this is in like Hawaiian or something. And then this one in Cherry, which I'll swatch in a second. So Cherry and a Hawaiian, or a Hawaiian Mauve, Hawaiian Pink. I don't know. Wait, Hawaiian Smolder. Okay, this is Hawaiian Smolder, and this is their Lip Shimmer in Cherry. I feel like I'm going to go for the lip crayon today because I don't really like those on me. But I'm going to do the... Actually, I might do the Lip Cherry first because it's really moisturizing, and if I don't like it, which I might not, I could always just wipe it off really nice. And well, the cool things about these is that they have shimmer in it, so it's definitely a very fun, nice, cool product. Definitely very plumping and moisturizing. I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but like for my kind of hair, my kind of outfit style, like the look I went for already. I don't feel like really goes with this, but if you want me to do a tutorial similar to this, I can. I'm going to try it on the crayon right now. Crayon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I'm going to use a lip crayon now. I didn't use any lip liner. I just want to try these separately. But as you can see, I mean, they're both not the best. So I might lighten this up actually with a little bit of either the foundation, my concealer. I might use the highlighter from this to kind of lighten it up. I'll see what I'll do, and then I will come back with a finished lip, the finished look, and we'll show it off, and I'll see what I didn't like and what I did. So I'm back with the final look. It is definitely different from what I normally do, but I do like the look, and I feel like it is really, pretty cool. Yes, if you want like a kind of tutorial, like a better one where I'm just like totally doing it with my favorite products, that will definitely be what I do. Probably the things I liked the least, it's hard to say because all this was kind of nice. Okay, so the products I didn't like, and some of these are like the flimsy applicators that came with it. This is definitely very soft and very nice. The only thing about this, this is definitely very humongous, covers it really nice. I'm actually going to say I like that. This palette was a little bit chalky. It was a little bit chalky, and it was still amazing. I love the packaging and everything that it came in, but yeah, I just don't know. It's mostly shimmers. It's kind of chalky. So it wasn't the best, but you might see me using this in a few of my tutorials. I'm going for a very shimmery eye or one shade in here what would be really good for my look. So I might use this one or two more times, but I don't understand me using like this palette on a daily basis. I mean, it's still amazing, but like the flimsy applicators that came with it too are kind of weird. This would be fine for highlighter, I guess. The bristles are kind of hard. This, I don't understand what I'm going to do with this. I feel like it's like not fluffy enough. You can't really apply shimmer well with this. But yeah, they just kind of came with it, so I don't really know how to like judge those properly. But overall, this was amazing. Just the packaging in general for the Burt's Bees was absolutely amazing, so these are definitely very nice. This was very nice too. I really liked it. This was kind of weird. It has a little bit of more of cheap packaging than any of the other ones, but still very nice, and I enjoyed the look. So if you liked it too, please leave a comment. I love you guys so much. Bye!